I'm sharing a session called Patient Perspectives on CAR T-cell Therapy. And for us as patient representatives, it's a great opportunity to bring that kind of sessions, to bring the patient perspective into a meeting like this and a scientific meeting. So for us, it's great opportunity to address different topics that cover the challenges that the patient community is facing at the moment. Of course, we can't cover everything, but we'd like to address the topic of clinical trials and the topic of quality of life and communication in general. So regarding clinical trials, we want to see, what's the reality that patients face when trying to access clinical trials. If the noise around CAR-T is compatible with what patients are living in the real life, and if they're experiencing difficulties to enroll in those trials, if, for example, the exclusion criteria are too restrictive, if some patients may be eligible, but somehow they don't access those trials. So this is a question that is very important for us, because we know that sometimes it's the only way for patients to access that kind of therapies, because the commercial products are at the moment not available, not enough slots, or simply not reimbursed. And many countries are facing these issues at the moment. So in terms of clinical trials, we also want to discuss the design of clinical trials. Are we getting the trials we need? And are those trials designed in the right way to be later approved and reimbursed by different countries? Because if different endpoints are used, for example, or if studies are single arm, then that may cause difficulties to reach approval, and this will delay the access to the treatments by the entire patient community. So for us, that's an important topic, and of course, those trials are not happening everywhere. Many countries have literally no access to clinical trials in their own countries. And we need to think of a way to improve their capacity in hosting those trials and to change things in the future. Mm-hmm. And so the second topic is more on quality of life, the way quality of life is measured in CAR-T trials. Is it appropriate for patients? Does it really reflect their experience during the treatment? Does it approach the issues that they are experiencing, that they value the most? Because doctors might value different things as compared to patients. And if we don't have the right tool, how can we get the right one, and how can it be validated so it can be used? Because this validation time is quite long, and it will not reach patients before a while. So this is also a question that should be addressed. And then regarding communication, I'm thinking about doctor-patient communication. If patients have the right information they need to be able to make an informed choice regarding their treatment decision, if they have the right information on side effects. For example, we know that CRS is well known and well managed, but we maybe know less about neurotoxicity, for example. We talk a lot about it, but maybe not all patient experiences, but it could be a big source of anxiety. So how do we talk and manage all the other side effects that are seen in CAR-T? I think that's the kind of topic we want to address during the roundtable.